Hi there, this is Jamie, the long distance coach. And one of the most frequent questions I get asked is, why is life so blimmin' tough? Why is it so tough? Why is life so difficult? It's a big question, but it is one that Dr. Morgan Scott Peck did address in his book, The Road Less Travelled. So if you've not read that book, it may be worthwhile getting it on your Kindle or buying it from the bookstore and having a look at that. So what's it all about? See, what it comes down to is acknowledging that life is difficult. And basically, once you come to an understanding that life is hard, all of a sudden, the psychology changes and life then starts to become easier. In a nutshell, that's what his argument was. So how do we apply that in our day-to-day life? Well, I've been in that situation 2-3 times, where I've maybe woke up one morning and I've decided that life is just so unbearable. Life is just so tough. What is it that I can do to make things better? And it's a horrible place to find yourself at. I actually call these the crossroads of my life. It's where significant change has came about because I've got to the situation where everything, it's as if all these decisions that I've been putting off have just come to a head and collided, and the only option is to go forward. Now, for me to have experienced that is fantastic, because when I'm doing my coaching, then it just means that I've had that personal experience, and it basically builds into my intuition now. So I can see when you're at a place in your life that I've been at, and I'm able to then click onto that and say, right, here we go. This is how I approached it. This is perhaps a way forward, and then exploring all the different options. So why does life get difficult? Well, our minds have been designed in such a way that we are made to procrastinate a lot. Basically, our mind has a default setting, and when we get very comfortable in what we do, our mind likes to reset back to that comfort zone. So you might have heard about people doing things outside of their comfort zone. That's when you're stretching yourself and you're making changes in your life. You need to go outside of what's comfortable in order to make things happen and make things change. There are many things that stop us from making these changes. Some of them are ideas, values, beliefs that have been put into our minds as we've been growing up in life. Now, some of these values could be from medicine. So some people believe they can't change because they've got a medical condition attached to them, and they hold on to that medical condition as a crutch. And whenever an opportunity comes to change, they go back to the default, oh, I can't do this because I have this. Rather than say, okay, I've got this, so what can I do to overcome any obstacles that are getting in my way? So as you can see, it's a mindset. There's a mindset element to that. Now, obviously, for some people, there may well be physiological or chemical aspects to that as well. However, most of the time it is purely down to mindset and behaviours that someone has accumulated over the years. Now, I've been through, as I said, a crossroads. I've had to make big decisions in my life as well. I'm here today because of that, and because of these decisions, and it's put me in a great position to be able to guide other people like yourself through aspects of life. And sometimes it's good just to have a little bit of guidance to help get you out of that dark place. So what happens when we decide to accept that life is difficult? once we get to that stage in life, we come to a place where it no longer matters that life is difficult, because we've made that decision that, you know what, we're going to take responsibility for our own actions and for how we get on in life. So basically all that means is, rather than see an issue, we will see it as a challenge, and we'll see what we can do to overcome that as a challenge, basically in a nutshell. Now, it's not easy for everyone to do, which is why there's people like me here to help guide you through that transformation, guide you through that aspect of life. So, if you would like to get ahead in life, you want to take that first step, then get in touch with me. We can get you away from that darkness. We can get you into a place where life is less difficult. We can then start to see progress in kind of moving forward in your life. And we do that through exploring your options. We do it through looking at some of the great achievements you've made in your own life. We will do that by having a think about what you're interested in, where you would like your life to go. And one of the most important things is to have this great compelling reason, something that's going to drive you forward. And that's one thing I'm really good at, is eliciting that from you, is getting that out of you so that we can use that to work towards. And we'll work backwards from that, and we will be able to set up some milestones along the way. And if you wish, I can hold you accountable for these milestones and for achieving that goal, that ultimate goal that you want to reach. Now, ultimately, as a coach, it's a short-term relationship, and I'm here just to help you initially get out of this fix that you're in. But, you know, if you wish to continue the relationship, then by all means, you know, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be around for as long as I'm on this earth. I love watching journeys flourish and seeing people blossom in their lives, seeing how they can get ahead in life and get to places where they thought they could never reach. Now, because I know what that's like, I'm in the ideal place to guide you there. So what I want you to do now is to subscribe or follow my social media, follow my accounts, and keep in touch. And whenever you feel the moment is right, reach out to me, and you know, I'll be there for you.